Welcome. This is an angel navigation tutorial. The purpose of this is to help you be able to navigate through the classroom here in Angel. It'll help you understand where everything's located and how to get to certain areas within the learning management system. So, the first page is this home page here. After you log in using your login ID and password, this is what it'll look like. There's several components here, starting at the left here where the mouse is at, course announcements. I post these each week to kind of give you an idea of what to expect for the week, and then what was due the prior weeks is on here as well from time to time. The next part here is course mail, and on course mail you would basically click here to view your inbox. And then you could actually click on the messages too if you have a message notification there. Down here is all the forums. So you have the Cyber Cafe, questions for instructor, and all the discussion forums. And then you have the navigation bar up here with course home, classroom, student success center, library, communication, and reports. So first thing you would click on in most new classes, you click on Cyber Cafe. It'll take you into the room where we share our bios. At the post here, you would just click new post, type in the message, hit reply. Going back to the course homepage here will take us back to the main screen. You have questions for instructor forum where you would ask general questions about the classroom, things that you don't care if other people see, basically. You just create a new post a question, and I respond to you within 24 hours. Don't put personal information in here asking about grades or if you have a certain personal situation, those kind of things, because the whole class can see these posts. So if you have anything personal in nature that you need to do, email me about or talk to me about, you can call me or email me. Again, the email is right here. This is where the course mail goes. Then we have the discussion forum here. Each week you'll be responding to discussion questions and also responding to your peers. We'll take a look in this Module 1 discussion forum. As soon as it loads, we'll take a look at threading and how to properly thread. In this course, the threading is definitely unique. It's not really what we're looking for. The idea here is to respond to these posts here. So this is a discussion forum question. What we want to do in this situation is hit reply, and then you type in your response here, and hit submit. Going back to the discussion forum here, when you're in the discussion forum, you do not want to hit new posts, this button right here, because what will happen is, as you can see in this course, is a great example of a lot of conversations going on, but really there's not a lot of organization to it. When you click on the discussion to do Friday, hit reply, it'll thread it underneath of it, just like you see here. And then that's properly formatted. And if you see all the responses here, these boxes will open up the responses. So, all right, moving on. Let's go into the classroom. The classroom has several key components of the course located within it. The course syllabus would be here. The course syllabus, you open it up and it'll give you an outline of the entire course, basically. It'll have the assignments due each week. It'll have readings that are due, and in addition to that, it also has grading scale, policies, things of that nature. This is definitely one of the first things you want to do when you get into the classroom, is look at the syllabus, see what's due. And again, depending on the course, different different assignments and things like that are prevalent. Going back to the classroom main tab again, syllabus. There is also a link to discussion forums here as well. Canyon Connect. Additional readings are located within Canyon Connect. If your books located within Canyon Connect right here. If there's any tutorials or other multimedia, it's located here. And there's times under additional resources, there'll be more information for you. So, that's a good area for you to check out to get all the information that you're going to need for readings. Now, going back to the main classroom. And faster internet connections are definitely make browsing class a lot easier. I guess I have a little bit of slow connection period right now, but there we go. So back to the classroom, online classroom policies. Make sure you read that. And then assignment drop boxes. One of the biggest questions students have is, how do I post Turnitin and how do I post my assignments? And we're going to walk through that real quick. To post an assignment, basically you just select the assignment here. If we're in Module 3 for goal setting, you just select the assignment. You would title your assignment. I usually recommend putting the assignment name and then dash in your last name there. If there's a message that you need me to, something you want me to know, you can always click here. And then next, you basically just click attachment. You'll find your document through the browser search here. See browse, you find your document, upload your file. Once it pops, it'll pop up in this box here, and then you'll hit finish, and then it'll be attached to this. The other thing that is critical about this spot in Angel is you can view your grading rubric, and there's some classes have electronic grading rubrics, and then other classes will have rubrics that are documents. So they're not always electronic. In this particular course, they are, and you could see how points are broken down with this electronic rubric. So you definitely want to see these prior to doing your assignment because it'll help you see where points are earned. So that's that. That's how to do. That's how to post an assignment. And then if you go back to the assignments folder here, we'll go to Turnitin. And so for Turnitin, you just click. You can see the difference between the assignment submission folder and the Turnitin by the symbol here, this icon. And for Turnitin, it's pretty simple. It pretty much walks you through it. It's very similar to what we just did. It just looks a little different, but the concept is pretty much the same. I'm at least 13. I agree. I'm assuming that everyone's at least 13 years old if you're in a college class, so we'll move forward with that. So then here, what will you do? You find, you see that the name of the course, assignment, inbox, and portfolio. Right here it says Module 1, Exploring Angel. So that would be, for this assignment, that's what you would do. You'd hit Submit. Next, it'll open up. Let me call it Exploring Angel Ashton. I'd find my file. And we won't put one in here, but I'd find my file and you just hit upload and then the next screen you would hit continue, and then you'd be all set for the Turnitin. So that's that. Again, it's very similar to the assignment folder, the assignment Dropbox. All right, going back to the classroom. Most of the time is spent in the classroom. As far as, actually most of the time spent in the discussion forums, but from pretty much anything you need, it's going to be located in here as far as tools and resources. Success boosters is some exercises and practice exercises that you can look at. And then faculty contact information's here. You click on this and it just gives you my information as far as email address and phone number. Again, a faster internet connection would have popped it up by now and shown you guys. The next, so this is interesting. Let's see. From time to time, you're going to get errors. Sometimes you get kicked out of Angel. It just it happens. I can't explain it. I don't know why, but it does happen from time to time. Usually during higher periods of use, you'll see things like that go on. As far as when you have technical issues, things like that, the university policy is not to penalize students for not being able to access or post assignments, so they won't have any late penalties assessed when there's a technical issue. There's times where weather's a situation where there's a hurricane in Florida and Florida students don't have power for a few days. The university is also very flexible with that as well. But those are the most critical parts of Angel for students. There's obviously the library. There's report functions, things like that, that I would definitely encourage you to look at, get familiar with. But for what we're trying to accomplish in this University 303 class, the areas I just showed you are really the most important ones to start off with. Now, I purposely didn't post this during the first week, simply because I want students to pretty much learn through failure. And this is one of those things, if you spend a lot of time in it, you'll get more familiar with it quicker. However, if you're, this will be a useful tutorial for you if you are still struggling after week one. So with that being said, of course, as always, if you have any questions, if there's anything you need, feel free to email me. Email is usually the best way to get a hold of me. And let me know what questions you have, and hopefully this tutorial has helped you understand the learning management system, Angel.